Hi guys, and welcome to this video. Today, as you can see, we are here and we are doing a tier list in Tiermaker, and this one is characters ranked season 1 through 3 and Secret of the Lost Kingdom. So we're just gonna go right in with the first character, which is Avalon. Now I am gonna say this is not the Avalon, you know, that like the evil clone, but like actual Avalon. And I'm gonna say they're alright because we never really saw much of him. Yeah, I think, yeah, like it's not a bad character in any way. But next is Griselda. I'm gonna say, you know, she was harsh, but for good reason, and she was just, she's not a very bad character. I like seeing her, like, she was very supportive of the Winx. She would just, it was kind of like tough love, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, I think her unique relationship with them is very cute. Now we have Palladium. I actually really love Palladium. He's just an awesome, I think, character. He's not that developed, but he's also like a side character. But I love Palladium. He's just awesome. Now we have Naboo. Already his name as a Star Wars fan is like going up there, like very high. And I think he's a very respectful and kind person, and I liked him. He was a good introduction to the team, and I actually, yeah, I'm gonna put him in love as well. And Timmy, he's just always been so supportive and himself in the best way possible. Love. Darkar, I love. Oh, I forgot to introduce the tiers. Let me do that really quick. We have Love, top one. Then we have Nice, which is like the one after. I didn't make these. I don't think I did. So yeah, and then they're alright, and Dislike, and then Forgettable. I feel like all of them make sense for different reasons. Yeah. Here we have Lord Darkar. Love. Like, as a kid, I had nightmares of him. Like, when I saw, he's terrifying. His character design is honestly one of the best villain designs I've ever seen. I love him as a character. Hate him as a person. He's evil, you know. Bloom. Now I know a lot of people say that she's a Marisu. That is true when you reach season 5, she starts being that. But 1 through 4, maybe even a bit in 4, but mostly, she is not. She is such, like, she is Bloom. She's a good friend. She's a great person. She's got character flaws. She's just amazing all around. And as a kid, she was my favorite as a kid. So, love. Oh my gosh. My favorite character is Stella. So, the same for Bloom. But Stella's character development from going from being kind of mean and snobby in the first season or two, and being kind of rude, well, actually being rude to Layla or Aisha, whatever you want to say, to like, character development, wow. Love it. Now, don't remember what her name is, but you know, she's not as much on screen. I love her character design though. And yeah, I'm just gonna put Nice. This is Hagen, right? I'm pretty sure his name is Hagen. If it's not, well then I don't actually know what it is. Yeah, it's Hagen. Hagen. Yeah. He did a lot for the story, but he's kind of mean. Like, he's not that nicest person. I love what you did and your heroic acts, but he, like, ever since I was a kid, he was just kind of like mean. Maybe I need to rewatch. The last time I rewatched the movie was maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I think. Yeah, I've been rewatching, so I just, want to see it after season 3. Farragonda. Okay, I was just about to throw her up, but it's Farragonda. I mean, she's just like such a loving and like nurturing person, and I feel like everyone loves Farragonda, right? Valtor. Well, obviously Valtor's gonna go up here. Let's just put him next to the villain. And teacher, and then, whoa, organized, Winx, teachers, specialist villains. Valitor, he's just so menacing, and he's just straight up evil. I mean, they both are. But like, I love the connection they made, like story-wise, with Bloom and Valitor. If I'm remembering it right, he has a spark, or like some of the dragon flame, so Bloom can't physically hurt him, I think it was, at least not in the final battle. So yeah, I just love it as a character. Mitzi. Well, actually, no. Oh, I think, well, she's mean. She's a good character, but she's mean, so I'm putting her here, but maybe I should put them here as well. But like, they're opposite, they're evil. So, but why? I hope you guys get what I mean, kind of. Like, actually, I'm confusing myself. Maybe we'll rearrange later. Here we have, you know what, I'm gonna put Yashua in there, alright, because I kind of like understand her. Obviously, Sky didn't want to be in a relationship with her, but he was, and I'm pretty sure he knew that she was in love with him. So maybe don't. Yeah, you should have just broken up with her. I know, like you technically can't. Just don't tell your parents. Even though she will, you can't lead her on like that. If that makes sense, I feel like that was kind of mean. And also to lead Bloom on. No, none of that. Every time I watch this episode he's in, I forget he exists. And I'm like, oh, wow. He seemed... Actually, I remember for seeing him on my current rewatch and being like, he's creepy. No, he's alright. Maybe I kind of ship it. To, oh, yeah, I forgot about it. So, yeah, he'll be there. Sorry, guy. I can't remember your name. Now, Riven is an interesting case because I like the character development he had, but at the same time, I feel like in season 4 it started to degress, and even in the movie, like he had character development, and then it was kind of just like erased, kind of sometimes. Like it was like it didn't have. If that makes sense, maybe. Well, the toxic side of me want to say at the very least a nice. Yeah, and to be honest, I'm just gonna put all of the Winx right up on top. They genuinely they have amazing. That was an awful pronunciation of amazing. They have amazing character flaws, traits. They're so great friends to each other, but they fight. Like their friendships feel real. They feel like real people with real aspirations and goals and feelings. And they're just I love them. So they're going straight up. And I'm gonna put Brandon right here at the top of the specialists because always Brandon was my number 1 specialist. He always was. And Sky, you know what? I think a lot of people dislike Sky. I do later. Like, I don't know when I start to dislike him, but I like him. I just got done with season 2, so that's kind of like, and I like him in all that. Oh wait, I just complained about him not telling about Diaspora. You know what? I'm gonna put him down with Riven, and maybe once I rewatch it, I'll have a. Because he did make the limp. He apologized, and let's move on, actually. And, you know, if there was one between this, maybe he'd be there. Helia, nurturing, kind, gentle, poet. He's going right there. Chimera, she's mean for no reason and spoiled. Kind of like Estelle was in season 1, aimed up 1000%, and doesn't see the wrong and can't see when they do something wrong and apologize. Yeah. Her name is Mandragora, right? Something like that. I like her as character. I'm not gonna lie. I really like her design. I like her bug scheme. I liked her as a semi-villain for the first movie. But there's not much to her. There really isn't. Or is there? And am I forgetting? Maybe just for pure nostalgia we'll put her at the top of nice. No, that's crazy too. I'm gonna move Sky up then. Like here. I don't know, this doesn't actually mean anything because then I have to put Stella because she's my favorite character on Beer. Yeah. Let's move on. Icy, Darcy, and Stormy. I'm gonna put them at the top of villains. A. Yeah. I mean, do I have to explain? They are, not to overuse the word, but iconic. They are amazing. Like, I love them. I love their powers, I love their designs, I love their characters. They're so cool. Borg? Wait, what? Oh, I just knocked something over on my desk. Isn't his name not Nox? His name's Nox, right? Right? His name is not. That's embarrassing. Not. I'm sorry, he disappeared after like a few episodes into season 2. But from what I had, he's a goofball. I love him. He's awesome. Kiko! I love Kiko so much. Let's put him next to Bloom. He's awesome. And like, I couldn't imagine Winx, even like, he's not the biggest character, but I couldn't like imagine Winx without him, if that makes sense. He's just such an integral part, and yeah, I love Kiko. He's so cute. Bloom's dad, but not Daphne or her mom is here. I didn't like him in the second movie for the same reasons I didn't like him, kind of. But I'm gonna put, he's alright. He's like better than Diaspro, I guess. No, actually I'm gonna put Diaspro. She's more interesting. Maybe like this. I think maybe. But why? Okay, is this what? Vanessa's not here either. Neither of her moms or her sisters here. Weird. But I love Mike. He's so awesome. Let's put him next to Kiko. I don't remember her. I guess. Well, that's why we have Forgettable. Maybe I will remember her. Wait, why is she here but not any of Bloom's parents or her sister or Roxy? What? Okay. Well, he's awesome. He's cool. Let's just put him there. Okay, I love him. He's just okay. I love him. He's just so. He's a really good teacher, and he's just such an awesome goofball. Yeah, he's funny. The librarian. She's alright. Like, she has nothing to her, but she's a nice design, and she seems nice and well intended. Griffin. Let's put her up next to Fergonda. You know what? She couldn't quite always make up her mind, but I really like. That's not true, actually. She is awesome. She's a baddie. I did not just say that. Cut that. She is awesome. Awesome design. Cool character. Very Gonda's lover. No need to explain more, I guess. Okay, at least we have Murda and Lucy together. And I'm gonna put Love, Murda, Lucy. I'm gonna put you there, but if there was one in between there, right, and dislike, I think I'd put her there. Because I know, it's hard being a teenager, but don't try, like, I know you wanted to be a part of something, but don't try to join the Tricks or Valtor and throw your best friend under the bus, your girlfriend. Like, what? I guess that's my reasoning. However, I understand some of her motivation sometimes, like in season 1. But here is the final complete list. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I hope it's gonna be like nice bite. I hope you feel full. Yeah, hopefully. And this will be in the description also. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.